be back.
Yes.
We kind of had to take a hiatus from the river. Oh, shoot. Wait, I got it. We had to take a hiatus from the river. We had some boat trouble. I think this is going to be one of those things where it's an old boat and an old motor, and it's always just going to be something every couple of weeks. So we were kayaking it, and as you can see, the water level came way up. This bush that we tied off to was several feet up the bank. At this point, we can't kayak upriver anymore. The current is too strong, so we are fully reliant on the boat now. We're not checking the line today. We're going to bait it, and we're going to put out a brand new one in funky purple. All that. I love when it breaks loose and goes downriver. This is what we've been dealing with though daily since we put the line back out. Our original line actually did break. We were able to salvage it. It broke kind of in the middle, maybe 2/3 of the way across. But we were able to get both pieces out, dang it, so that there was no litter. And it did take us about maybe a week, week and a half, but we ended up finding our second line too, and it had also broken, but it was a lot harder to retrieve. Bottom of the river, as I mentioned before, it kind of does almost like a Nike. This end is a lot shallower, and then it hits its low point about 2/3 of the way across. And so we don't really have any hooks over here. We discovered that when we bait hooks along this bank, turtles are ready and waiting. And we're basically just putting it like right in their face. We baited one line, gave it about 20 minutes, and came back to check it just for fun. And most of our fish had been eaten by turtles already on this end, so one more hook and then we're gonna go sound out our second spot. Show you guys a whole new part of the river. I keep picking up the cool one.
Not the cool one.
I'm gonna kill you. Ah, that one's cool too. Okay. This is fun.
I'm just slowing us down so we can look really good.
Alright. Got our good old-fashioned sounding brick. Here's 5, 10, 15. Ooh, 20. No way.
Deep?
Oh, wow. I know the water's up, but it's still about 4 feet deeper than where we're fishing right now, so that's significant for this river.
Yeah.
I like this spot. Let's take one more reading there and one more over this way.
All right.
And if it's consistent all the way across, we'll put it here.
All right.
Wow.
Deep there too?
That's amazing. We might have to move both of our lines down here.
All right.
I mean,
Go to the other side.
We're 12 feet from the bank, and it's still at least 12 feet deep here. So
Incoming.
oh, I don't think we're going to have the Nike effect here.
All right. Let's try the other side.
It's really deep right here.
All right.
For the Barren River, it's really deep right here.
And get the second line put out?
Yep. I already see a spot to tie off over there. This is definitely one anchor point. That's perfect. All right.
Uh-oh.
It's going. I just gotta. There it is. Probably smear some mud all over this like you did to your Navy SEAL line.
Yes.
I do all my ends this
Grading
way. Well, technically. Check it out. Each one of them is a fail-safe for the next, but yet I can still take it out if I need to.
Yes. Beautiful.
I've never had one of these give. It just pulls itself tighter and tighter. All right. How's it? painful part of the procedure begins.
It's not that bright.
We have lost every bit of daylight. But we're still getting it done. And then this next one, perfect right here. Trying to figure out where to distribute 4 bricks across this new line. Tomorrow though, we're gonna come out and check the first line. We won't bait this one tonight. We're gonna take these guys home and put them in the holding tank. I have finally broke down and set up a bait tank at home. But we're gonna come back out tomorrow and hopefully we'll have some fish on the upper line, but I'll also show you guys how we anchor this line because I'm pretty proud of it. Normally I would tie a loop around this brick and then loop it around the line so that I can remove it easily. But I ran out of line, daylight, and patience. There's 3 out of 4. I'm really pumped about this spot. I've been wanting to come downriver for a long time, but we haven't trusted the boat to get us back upriver. I think we spaced these perfectly. I bet if I went back and counted my sections, they would all be like identical.
Possibly.
I pulled forward with too much force. There we go.
Better than pulling out with too much force.
Okay, now comes the fun part. We sounded the riverbed. We know how deep it is here. But we need to know how deep our line actually is. How many feet above the bottom is it sitting? Is it hovering? Is it on the bottom? Where is it? So, my darling, if you don't mind. Thank you. I don't love doing this, but it's foolproof. My favorite little quick loop. I think some people call this a half a square knot. Little pretzel knot. This is not going to hold onto it very tightly, but it's going to do the job for me because the brick won't work its way back through the loop. Alright, let's see how we did. We have, what did we decide? 22 feet of water. So we want this line to sit at about 20 feet. Taking a minute, slowly dropping. There's 10 feet. This is my 15 mark right here. Yep, it's still pulling it. It's just slowly stretching that nylon down.
Can we push us upriver?
No, we're okay. It's amazing. I can feel the line stretching as the bricks and the water pull it. Okay, we need to let it out
A little bit.
8-10 inches.
Alright.
That'll give us everything we need. Then we pull it back up. Some of you might be asking yourselves, why is she making a purple trot line? Why not?
Go with that purple astroturf we're going to put on our boat.
Or purple Halloween socks. Look at that. And it disappears. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a good one.